Yo, what's going on guys, it's Jack here, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a beat like Pyrex Whippa for Lil Keed, something South American inspired, you know, whether it's Mexican or Colombian or whatever. Fire melody, sounds like a straight out of Narcos, so yeah, you guys are going to love this one. But before we jump into the video, there are just 2 days left to get analog colors for 50% off. Your last chance to get the kit at all, and it's half price as well, so it's a no-brainer. Go and grab that, link down in the description. The sale lasts for today, Sunday, and tomorrow, Monday. Once the sale's over, the kit is gone, so this is your last chance to get it, so don't miss out. Let's get into the video. So I'm working at 110 BPM, got a bunch of melodies here to get through, and then we've made them into a crazy beat down here. So we'll start with the sample. So this is the first melody. We're working at G sharp minor, and this is the guitar we're starting with. I also forgot to mention the guitar VST we're using is Ilya Efimov nylon guitar in contact. So what makes this melody really cool is that we're using basically the harmonic minor scale. This note here is out of scale technically, but because it's one beneath the root note, it sounds fire. It gives it a really sort of dark sound, and we did this in the last Pyrex Whippa video as well, which you guys should definitely check out. That, and also we've got the like strum kind of like fast picking sound that we've done here. We've basically just made a roll like you would with a hi-hat, and then we've got the velocities kind of doing a bit of a madness here. You know, it's just basically repeating this phrase over and over. The root notes being B and then A sharp, B, A sharp. In terms of the effects, we've got a chorus dimension D here, playing the smooth guitar preset, parametric EQ. Yeah, just taking off that proper low end that we don't want. So that's the first melody done. After that, we have got a nice piano. The cool thing about this piano is that we're using these bass notes down here, which I really like. This is basically the, you know, main kind of root notes of this whole sample, and then the chords up here, they almost remind me of like reggaeton chords, but yeah, like I said, it is South American inspired, so that's the whole point. But let's just play this by itself. The piano is actually noir, pure, the dark preset, playing one note under the scale as well. That's another cool way to get a dark sounding chord. The effects we're using are an EQ right here. We're getting rid of a lot of that high end. I wanted to really filter out this piano, and a bit of the low end as well, because the bass note was a little bit too intense. We've got an RC20 here playing the Vinyl 1 preset. We have got a nice little guitar bass here. We're using Scarby Rickenbacker bass inside a contact. The preset we're using is called the Raven. So it's literally playing the exact same notes as the bass notes in the piano. A cool thing about this pattern here is that we're using these slide notes. Now normally this VST doesn't just slide like that by itself. I actually had to add a MIDI out channel here and enable the port of this MIDI channel to 1, the Scarby Rickenbacker bass to 1 here. I just turned this up all the way, added the slides in here, and you can play with the velocities as well to change how quick the slide happens. So the lower the velocity, the slower the slide. Yeah, that's another thing. It's pretty cool. Simple. Let's play these melodies together real quick so you can get a feel for where the sample is going. And now we're going to get into probably one of my favorite parts of this sample, and that is the trumpet. For the trumpet, I'm using Spaghetti Western. This is a really good bank. Cool thing about this melody is that we are switching between a few different modes by enabling these really low notes at like no velocity. So not actually playing, but what they're doing is they're changing the type of articulation. So F2 makes it just a normal sustain, but then A gives it a phrase. So it just makes it sound so much more realistic rather than just like a straight one shot, you know. It's just, yeah, it's sick. So by itself, it sounds like this. Sounds fire, but altogether it sounds like this. This part I love as well. The next melody we've got is a Mandolin Truxer from Ethno World 6, and this is just a simple one-shot sound as well. It's not a phrase, and the effects we're using are just a reverb. Playing around with like the effects and stuff, like I enabled a bit of chorus, a bit of phasing, and even messed around with like some micro, you know, humanizing with the tuning here, just to make it sound as realistic as I can. This and like a few of the other instruments really remind me of like the Narcos theme, so that in there as well. We'll listen to that. Let's check it out. The final element of this sample I haven't shown you guys yet is an arcade. We're using Sazon and we're using a bank called Puro Sabor. So yeah, basically this is just like a drum pattern. So we'll just play it real quick. I just thought that'd be cool for like a breakdown section. All the melodies, all the drums or whatever we've done for this sample. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. There you have it. That is basically the sample done. I really like this sample. I made it the other day and yeah, I instantly knew that you guys would love to see a video on this. And yeah, we flipped it into a 5 beat. So let's jump into the beat now. Okay, so this is the beat here. I actually rendered out the sample. Yeah, I just thought it'd be easier this way so that I can change stuff. So what I did was I actually made this sample at a bit of a lower tempo. So I sped it up to start with and then I pitched it up 3 semitones. So yeah, this beat is now B minor. The structure is pretty simple. We've got like the intro here where we have the drums and stuff in there, and then a really hard drop, you know, a little verse section here, I think, and then yeah, it just repeats like that. So I'll play you guys the melody pitched up because you probably want to hear that. I think it sounds way better in that key, I can't lie. It's so much more dark sounding. Let's go through the drums. First of all, we're using a Z808. Yeah, it's following those root notes. Very important when making an 808. But yeah, it's got no effects on it, so let's just play it as it is. Next, we have got a hi-hat. For those Pyrex Whippa kind of hi-hat patterns, I use a kind of minimalistic approach with a few rolls in there. I don't take up the whole space. I just let it do its thing, you know, ride the kind of bounce. By the way, for these drums, we're going to be using the drum collection. So if you want to check that out, check out the link down in the description. You guys can get a bunch of crazy trap drums and everything you need. So yeah, check it out. And also for the hi-hat, I shifted it 0.1, so it's a little bit delayed. After that, we've got our perk, kind of like snare. A little rim perk here. And then another perk at the end here. So altogether, our drums sound like this. So yeah, those are the drums, and that is basically the beat done. Let's check out this beat real quick in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So that is the beat done. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you check out Analog Colors. Remember, it's your last chance to get this kit bundle, and it's a crazy kit bundle, definitely worth getting. And yeah, we're basically almost all out of copies for it. The sale is going to expire very soon, so yeah, don't miss out. Also, if you want to use the drums that we used to make this beat, then check out the drum collection. I'll also leave a link to that down in the description as well. Follow me on the gram @ProdbyJack, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.